we go from Northwest Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a 1st down.
24 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Back to throw.
Eagles.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
That's Goddard in motion. On 2nd down, Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
On the sticks. Ready.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
First down.
Come on.
At the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one complete to Brian Robinson.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. Play action. Here's Daniels. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Another run here for Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the
That's
pickup.
another
First down, Washington.
First down. First and 10 at the
Let's go
17-yard
now.
line.
70 Lions.
They showed can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 10 at the
Here we go.
16-yard line.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And now it's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Complete to number 26, Saquon Barkley.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. Ravaged by plenty. It's 3rd and 2, and they got 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. So the Eagles use their first time out here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and 8. That's Goddard in motion. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. It covers 63 yards.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Halftime coming up, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway, quarter number 3. Scoreless game. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Room to run at the 40. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 34-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Come on.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, Scott.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
2-yard pickup
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Moving left. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Daniel. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Eagles nothing. Matt Gay to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 3rd and 6.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's to the right side in the hands of Bryant. It'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 4.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
And it's third down.
That's right side. He's got Calcaterra. And he will get into the end zone. Brent Calcaterra. Touchdown, Eagles.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to...
And he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game.
I know they're feeling great right now, Mike, taking the lead here in the fourth quarter. But something you have to keep in mind. There's a lot of people that would say this is the wrong decision. With this much time remaining, now your opponent has no choice but to go and be super aggressive. 4 downs. Go try to get 3. Your likelihood of losing in regulation actually goes up.
Here's first down.
Come on, come on.
Robinson has an opening past the 40. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 11.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the fourth quarter. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
13-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing is Daniel.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll run with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. On the return, Isaiah Rogers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Connects with his man, Aaron Jones. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be third and short coming up. Here's McCarthy to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First and 10 from the 32. Here's Robinson running his own read. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On the ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington first down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole...
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
At their own 15-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's second down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Complete to Jordan Addison. That's a gain of 8.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. Third down.
And 3.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. Throwing on third, McCarthy has him on a quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Gain of 3 yards.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 14.
Throwing again now. McCarthy escapes the pocket. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
We are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. McCarthy looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Commanders take over and have it starting out at the 18-yard line.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Daniels back to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. He's going to try another deep one here. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
19 Tiger.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Harrison Smith on the tackle. A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
So that's halftime, and we've arrived here scoreless. Now let's head over to our buddy Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes the offense from Washington to begin the third quarter. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. First and 10 on Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. Daniels hit, he lost the football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Third and short, Daniels. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Robinson on the inside give. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Bronco 80.
Play action now with Daniels. It's his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what
Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. He'll throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So a good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. To the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
On the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play action now. Daniels. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings get it back on the final play of the quarter. They've got first down here from the 36. Now it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10, here's Jones. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive.
And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
14. Commanders, nothing. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And they just saw that lead stretched out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Off his back foot, he hucks this one. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Positive that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Daniels hit, he lost the football. This is scooped up by the Vikings. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. That's complete. Here's Jones. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Commanders' 35.
Now give up the middle to Jones. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one.
Jake Elliott.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line, and it's first and 10. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 20 on the connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And they're gonna get this all the way down inside the 5.
A gain of 29.
It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he'll take it on in. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings.
Touchdown Minnesota.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings 7, Eagles 0. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Avery Williams on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a pass?
Saquon Barkley. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready now for their 2nd drive. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
On first down, here's McCarthy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Complete to Josh Oliver.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and a yard.
The 48-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. A good spot here, second and a yard. To the air once more is McCarthy.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll take off again.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 1. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Set to go now on first and 10. In motion, Naylor. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a second and 9.
At the Eagles' 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. That was T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy...
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 43-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A gain of 12. And
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
So the first part of any interception, it just ends up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Escaping to his left. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And he's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end.
Will Riker the kickoff for the Vikings.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. He's going to look for the home run ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now he takes off, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On second down, Hurts. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Dillon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. They're going to get the 2 points. They're going to take the lead here in the third.
Vikings 14.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The Vikings offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And the Vikings first down. A gain of 21 yards.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Picked off by the all-pro Zach Paul. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
4 yards on the pickup.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6. On play action, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10.
Off the play fake, Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Ivan Pace getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He keeps it himself. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield.
And that time, the pressure's too much. He'll go down. Javon Hargrave, the big man, gets in there and takes him down. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. They rolled the dice, didn't they, on fourth down? But it doesn't pan out. They turn it over on downs as we hit the 2-minute warning. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down.
2nd and 5.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Talk things over before third down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
To throw is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Running is Jones. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's McCarthy. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts again. Flushed to his left, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. Andrew Van Ginkel. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. And they walk away with the victory.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play there for Washington. It's a gain of 49. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the option, here's Robinson. He'll take this down inside the 30. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
A gain of 2.
Ready.
2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's good.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 15.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Get it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ready.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. And he's in. Don Bates. Touchdown, Commanders. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Frankie Louvu in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Going for it all. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
1 quarter in the books. 6-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9 as we are ready to get back underway. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
We've seen a trend throughout the league, Mike, where teams really like to throw the ball on 3rd and short because of their willingness to go for it on 4th down. Now, in this case, it backfires. You can't take that sack. Even if that ball falls incomplete, keep it 4th and 1. A lot more options on the table from a play caller's standpoint.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Okay, break.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Ready.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Set.
They'll go again with Robinson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Hold it ready. Let's go now. Panther 60.
And in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniel. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try.
A 31-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Commanders can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Eagles offense ready for their second possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Out to his right, and he gets this up close to the first down. Mark him at the 32.
Payne on the stop.
3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
For Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Eagles, first down.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He puts it up, and it's caught. Highland Branson. Touchdown, Eagles. The offense and Hurts ready for this 2-point attempt.
The Eagles will set
He'll
up
drop
for
to
the
throw.
conversion.
And he will get into the end zone. They're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
The score Eagles 8. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10. Hurts moving to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
On first down, it's Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Commanders' first down.
On the ready.
First down, Commanders.
Ready. Steady.
On the give, it's Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
On play action, Daniels rolling right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready?
To throw is Daniels. Looking to Samuel on the outlet. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle!
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Throwing now. Daniels. That one taken in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Into space. Still going. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know...
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
Hurts pass complete to Saquon Barkley.
Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one down the field, but it lined up incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And he's going to have the Eagles first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Landon Dickerson guilty on that one. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
Don't touch that. I know you want it. Don't touch that.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Now, on 2nd and long.
Great. Don't touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
To throw is Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. Oh, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
Hey, I know you want it. Hey, 73, 70. Don't touch.
Throwing is Hurts. This is caught at 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And this game is not a done deal just yet. Still have 3 timeouts to the defense now. If there's 1 first down, it seals the deal. But there is still a chance for the defense to get the ball back. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. The motion man here is McCoy. On first down, right back to Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Come on. Hey, Viking, 18. Ready.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.
Ready.
So a win here on the road for the Commanders. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Kay going to kick things off. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he gets this up close to the first down, mark him at the 32.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes.
Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there! The fake works, big yardage, and the first down. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 38 now, here's second and 5. To throw is McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Let's go, go.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's incomplete. Darius Paul on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
He's got his man downfield. It's Tebow. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a first down.
The 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially...
And he will get into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught. They get the two-point conversion. What a start to this one. That's 8-0 edge.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now here's Aaron Jones. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. 11 yards on the pass there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
Throwing
line.
now, it's McCarthy. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a pickup.
A big play for Minnesota. A pickup of 44 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the Commanders' 12-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a
Gain of
touchdown.
9 yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him
It's
down
a loss of
for
1.
no gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Now here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. McCarthy to the goal line and in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Vikings.
The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the
To the end zone. It's intercepted. By Will Harris.
Makes the score. Commanders 8, Vikings 6. Will
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Commanders' offense ready to take over once again. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15.
Play action. Here's Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. What I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Come on, come on.
Man in motion is Brown. Throwing on second down. Daniel. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Incomplete.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Commanders' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Jonathan Grenard on the tackle. 1 yard gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Looking to Samuel on the outlet. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 15 on that game. First down, Washington.
First down. A gain of 15. First down.
On the ground, it's Robinson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he's in! Zach Ertz! Touchdown, Washington. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Vikings 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. It's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd
Mike, when you're
and 10
completing
at the
less than
23-yard line.
35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one.
Brings up third down.
And it's going to be third down.
10.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. The Commanders' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And the Commanders first
On the
down.
move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And the Commanders first down.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Out wide, that's Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd
Here's a
and 4.
3rd down and 4. Man in motion is Brown. 3rd and short, and it's that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Vikings take over first.
The drive
and 10
begins at the 20.
at their
Here's
own
1st and 10.
20-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Gonna look deep, looking for more. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And the Commanders are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
12 yards.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
12. First down.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And the Commanders are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's another
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Robinson, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half.
It's now 4th
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Daniels. This one is caught. On 4th and goal, they deliver. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch. I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
They'll run with Jones. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Daniel. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
A loss of 3 yards.
So a win here on the road for the Commanders. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, here's McCarthy. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hits his running back. This one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
On the play brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He's got it over the middle. And he has this down to the 34. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Another throw here for McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Jefferson out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Another Vikings 1st down.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield.
16 yards.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And an Eagle.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Vikings get there, they're going to win this run. And that sack drives them in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
He's going to keep it this time. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Pick up at 13 yards. It's now third down and 8.
To the air on third and long. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, fourth down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Short pass brought in. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is
a good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17
the big
yards.
play, and that's him 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now, not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's incomplete on second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. Completed over the middle. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. First down now, ball at the 33. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches.
It's second and inches. At the
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's keeping it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 14. First down.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempts coming. Hurts looking to throw. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So a one-possession game, Brock, going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the 3rd quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. That's cut and stride by Addison. Gonna get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright. And it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. And the fake works to perfection. 1st down.
Hey, listen, a fake is always a real threat on 4th and inches, so these defenses, they're always looking for it. It took one heck of an acting job by the punt unit to sell it enough to go get that space and pick up the 1st down.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
At the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Go play action. Here's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
180.
3rd and long for him here. He's got Smith again. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from the 32. Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's caught at the 25. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
The Vikings.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Just the right circumstances to happen, but man, a big boy pick 6 brought one of the most universally celebrated plays in this sport.
Look at the smile on your face.
I love it. Big boy touchdown. Come on now.
Well, I think you and a lot of fans are in it for the celebrations. Those big guys do so much work, and now, well, now they get their chance to play hero. It is a blast.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts over the middle and complete to Goddard. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. 1st down from the 42. Barkley trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Back to throw. Hurts. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, and none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is dicing them.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually, they do give him the 10-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Caught by his running back. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, well, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them in all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now get up the middle to Jones. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th down.
Formation for the Vikings.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points. I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Setting up to pass. Caught by Dotson on the slant. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Now to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here he is to throw. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Incomplete.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. There he goes, right sideline. And this one may be a reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Rolling left, buying some time. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.
Let's go.